Hello, it's Blunty's got something for me. Thank you, Blunty. We haven't talked about this. Look at this. We got a new design for prop mounting. The hell is this? Okay, it's an 1806 motor. 1806. Interesting. 1806 motor with a 1.5 millimeter motor shaft for the props. And it has a 6x6 propeller mount spacing that works with the Nazgul 5030. What does it do? What is it? Why is it better than T-mount? Why is it better than normal T-mount? Is it just a heavier shaft so it's more durable? Tell me. Blunty. Why has iFlight done this? Why are they not using the standard T-mount? Why is this better? Because it's still a 1.5 millimeter shaft. What size is the actual motor shaft? 1.5 millimeter. So it's still going to... Yeesh. Wait a minute. Oh, I see why you shared this with me, Blunty. Blunty didn't share this with me because he thinks it's cool and innovative. He thinks it's more bullshit more motor bullshit where people try to make stuff different for the sake of marketing. I see why you shared it, Blunty. Blunty said, you know my take. I see. I misinterpreted. So we've changed the mounting pattern so that this motor only works with this one prop. To what end? To what benefit? Why is it better? First of all, I'm not buying any motor that locks me into a single prop. Sorry. Even Kebab's M3 shaft, they have adapters to work with standard props. 661 FPV says, is that not just a regular T-mount? I don't know. Why do they have this warning? They have a unique 6x6 propeller mount spacing. I mean, we could just measure a T-mount prop and see. The other thing is that this is a chonky motor for a 1.5 millimeter shaft. Yeah, Siati, I'm with you. So a 1.5 millimeter shaft is like on a 1404 motor, 15.0. You know, once you get above even a 2004 motor, it bends the shit out of a 1.5 millimeter shaft really quickly. 1806 that feels like a big motor to be on a 1.5 millimeter shaft. I'm not just talking about the prop shaft, which of course is just the part that sticks out. It says here they have 1.5 millimeter titanium alloy shaft. That suggests that the actual motor shaft is 1.5 millimeters. Feels like that's going to bend real damn quick. Yeah, Siati agrees. 2004 motors, 1505 motors, just really beat the shit out of a 1.5 millimeter shaft. It's so much weight in the motor that the shaft bends or breaks really easily. Now, Siati says it looks like down below the bell, it's 3 millimeters. Is that what you're saying right here? You're looking right here, aren't you? That would be great. When I looked at the motor specs, it just says 1.5 millimeter shaft. I agree, Cole Powers. That's pretty weird. Cole Powers says, I don't think the internal shaft is 1.5 millimeter. That wouldn't make sense. I agree. That would be extremely weird to put this heavy of a motor on a 1.5 millimeter internal shaft. Maybe iFlight is smarter than we are. Probably. Siati, I think you're looking right here at this snap ring and the bottom of the shaft here and the bearing. And you're saying that's a 3 millimeter. That would make a lot more sense and would significantly improve the durability of the motor. The bearing says, oh, look at the bearing. Of course. Look at the bearing dimensions. Where are the bearings? 7x7x3 bearings. Of course. If it's got a 7x7x3 bearing, then the internal shaft is 3 millimeters. Thank you. That's a great trick. Yes, that's way better. Okay, I take back my criticism of the motor shaft. 1.5 millimeter is just this part that sticks up and engages with the prop. That has very little to do with the durability, although it is somewhat related. However, The 3mm through shaft is extremely good. That's great. Why the proprietary prop mounting, I have no effing idea. Siadi says it's still going to rip the bell right off the shaft. Siadi, you think the weak spot is going to be where the shaft is pressed into the bell. So usually on these motors, folks, my understanding is that there's a press fit between the internal shaft and the bell, and it's got some kind of adhesive to hold it on. You think it's going to rip right off, though, Siadi? Well, I guess time will tell. Time will tell. Exciting. Interesting motor.